Hi, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to talk to you about what has become one of the most popular slow cooker recipes, and that's a slow cooker marry me chicken. It's got that name because they say it's so good, give it to your boyfriend and they will give you a marriage proposal. Well, that's what they say anyway. I think it's delicious. It's a lovely creamy chicken dish. You know, I'm not expecting a marriage proposal because me and Dom will be celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary, or 25 years together I should say, and 22 years married in January. So, you know, so I don't think I need it, but it is brilliant. And what's also brilliant about it is you can have it as a creamy pulled chicken afterwards, so it's great for on top of jacket potatoes, for meal prep and so much more. So let me show you just how easy it is to make at home using your slow cooker. So what do you need, you may be wondering? Well, ingredients. I'm going with chicken breasts, but boneless chicken thighs or drumsticks are also amazing. And then salt and pepper, a bit of an obvious there. Some garlic and tomato puree are also fantastic. And then for extra seasonings, we're going with some mixed herbs and some sweet paprika. I've already diced some red onion, and that just leaves the sun-dried tomatoes. These are the ones we're using from Tesco's, and they're absolutely brilliant for cooking with in the slow cooker. And then you can get quite a few rounds of marry me chicken out of it using these, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So ingredients to one side for a moment so that we can start adding it all into the slow cooker and getting the marry me chicken going. First, I want to share with you what I've just bought off Amazon because I think these are absolutely brilliant. Instead of measuring cups, we've got measuring spoons. And what I love about these is I spill less with these because you've got the cup shape going on. And as we're adding red wine in, I'm going to be using my half a cup. So it comes in 1/8 of a cup, quarter, half and a full cup. So that's just brilliant for when you're doing slow cooker recipes. So for this slow cooker recipe, half a cup of red wine. So we can start by adding this in. So red wine in. Put the lid back on because otherwise I will spill it. Red wine not needed now. And then what I've also done is I've also already chopped some red onion. You can use as much onion as you want. You could do half an onion, a full onion. Ours was quite big, so we used about 3/4 of one. And then next, you can add in your purees. So as much or as little as you like. So that's the tomato puree. So next on the list is the garlic. Comes out much better, does that one? Depends how much you got left in, I suppose. And then for seasoning, bit of salt, bit of pepper, sweet paprika. Absolutely love sweet paprika when cooking. This is a nice one from M&S, but you can use any. And then of course mixed herbs. And then after this, what you can do is you can do your sun-dried tomatoes. So when your jar's a bit tight, I got in. I always find that rather than weighing, I'll just count how many slices I need. So that one's a bit small, so I've kind of got 3 and a bit here. And then just slice them into quite big chunks. And they'll cook and taste amazing in the slow cooker. And then they can be popped in. And then what I do is I use oil in this recipe, but what I find is the oil in the jar of the sun-dried tomatoes is absolutely amazing. So I'm going with the smallest cup here, and then just add in some oil there. And then that's your oil in there as well. So now it's ready for a quick stir. So some of this tomato isn't mixed very well, so I'm just giving it a really good mix. And then this is your base for your marry me chicken. So all you really need to do now before getting the slow cooker on is add in your chicken. So what I have here is I have a box here of chicken breast. It's just over 1 kilo, so I'm just going to put the whole lot in. You can go from anything from 900 grams up to 1200 and not worry about how much chicken you've got. So just grab out all your chicken, and then you've got all your bits of chicken in now. Quick wipe of the hands. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a bit more salt over the chicken. And then I'm going to add a little bit more seasonings, a little bit more paprika. And then what we're going to do is we're going to flip them over like this. So then it's getting a nice dunking in the mixture you've got there. And then it's all ready to go on. I mean, isn't that simple and easy? So wipe with the hands and I can turn it on. Grab your slow cooker lid. And then, depending on how your slow cooker works, I'm going with high. I've got it set to 4 hours, but I'm going to come back in a couple of hours and see how it's doing. So the marry me chicken has now done 3 hours in the slow cooker, and we've just opened up the slow cooker lid and we've got our other remaining ingredients ready to go. So for doing a marry me chicken, the extras that you're adding in is some Parmesan grated cheese and a tub of creme fraiche. It's all about making your delicious stock with the sun-dried tomatoes, which we've already done, and then it's about making it lovely and creamy. There's many different versions of marry me chicken. The majority of them use double cream. We use creme fraiche, and I've also seen it made with Boursin cheese as well. There's just so many varieties. Just think of what you would use personally to make something lovely and creamy. So to start with, this is what the chicken looks like now. So the chicken is perfectly cooked. You can use meat claws for this as well, but you just kind of want to shred your chicken. I find putting pressure on with a wooden spoon is great if you don't want to get your hands dirty. And my meat claws at the moment are with my food stylist, so I haven't got any that I could actually use. And another option is just to get your fork in there. You can break it up with your fork. Just make sure your fork's not really going to the bottom of the slow cooker, because you don't want to scratch it. And you don't need it perfectly pulled, because as it cooks it goes soft and it pulls apart on its own. You just want it so that you can break it up and it can go into your liquid. You may be wondering, why not just put cubed chicken in? We find that cubed chicken dries out too quickly in the slow cooker. Just give yourself some patience and work on that chicken. Just grab any big bits, break them up. So as you can see, it's coming nicely pulled here. And it's nice to have a few bits of varying sizes. And then you just want to give it a really good stir so it's taking up all that liquid. And then once you've done that, it's ready to add in your cream and your cheese. So let's add in the Parmesan. And then I've got this tub here of creme fraiche. And then let's scrape those last bits. And then you can get those last bits off your spoon as well. And then just give it a good mix. And then you've got lovely creamy chicken in the slow cooker. I mean, oh, You can just see from that liquid how amazing it's looking. And then as you're mixing it in, it's breaking up nicely. And that is just how easy it is to do a slow cooker version of Marry Me Chicken. It's just so nice. It's definitely one for the keeping. Perfect for your meal prep, so easy. And then you can use it for all sorts of things. Like we love it on some jacket potatoes. You can have it over some pasta, with some rice. You could have it with part of a salad, meal prep bowls. It's just got so much variety. So of course, also check out our other video for Marry Me Chicken Tagliatelle, because that's just one way that you can upgrade this recipe into something even better. Have you checked out Air Fryer Easy Everyday yet? It's our brand new air fryer cookbook, following on from the success of the Complete Air Fryer Cookbook. It has over 140 everyday air fryer recipes for you to follow along with at home in your air fryer. Perfect for different types of air fryers too, as it covers the air fryer oven, basket and dual air fryers, as well as some fun recipes if you're cooking for one. So what you're waiting for? Go and order yourself a copy now and you will not be disappointed. It's from 12 years of air frying. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Pinterest, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, you can also find us on TikTok. But best of all, head over to recipethis.com/newsletter to join our weekly newsletter. And I'm Sam, and thanks again for watching.